Hello guys, today you're going to be talking about the K&M 233 microphone stand. This is a table/floor stand from a German company called K&M or Konig and Meyer, and we are going to be talking about its characteristics and a creative use that we have for it here in the studio. So guys, this is the Konig and Meyer or K&M 233. It's a German company. They are specialized in stands and they make very good stands. This is a microphone stand, but we use here to hold a light. Let me turn on the light so you can see the reflection in the wall. We use it to hold the light that goes behind my chair, reflected into the curtain where I teach music and English every day. To use it with a microphone on a table, it's probably too high. The microphone would get in a weird position, like facing down, especially if it's a dynamic microphone that you have to use very close to your mouth. But depending on the height of your table and the height of your chair, it might work, I would say, but it can hold, a condenser microphone a little further, or even a shotgun microphone, because the height is not that common. And this is why I bought this, because it goes from 35 centimeters. This is the minimum height. Of course, it's a little higher because of the adapter, to 58 centimeters. It's good, for example, to record acoustic guitars. If you sit on a chair and position the microphone, is very good for that. But it's heavy, it's almost 2.5 kilos, and the base, which has 18 centimeters diameter, it's a very solid stand, This is why I bought, because of the height and of the sturdiness. It can easily hold a camera as well. And if you were recording with a camera on a table, it's a very good height. Very good height. I think it can hold even the most heavy cameras. I don't have a very heavy camera, but it can hold both my Sony's and Canon cameras. When you think about camera and lights, especially because the connectors, you think about tripods, right? But tripods, I don't like them very much to use on table because they take a lot of space, and this is a very compact solution. It is much more compact than a tripod, especially because of the base compared to a tripod. And if you have a very crowded table, this is a very nice solution. Unfortunately, it's not easy to buy this from Brazil. It should be easier to find their products here because they are very good. I tested with microphones, recording acoustic guitars, and it's not easy to find very sturdy microphone stands for desks, for tables, and all that kind of stuff. They have a shorter version, of course. If you look into their website, they have a shorter version. This really shines with the adapters that I told you about, holding lights, cameras, or even microphones if you don't need them very, very close to your mouth, So this is a very good solution. I recommend very much. This is almost jerry-rigged, the expression jerry-rigged in English, almost improvised solution. But I really, really, really didn't find anything better. Taking into consideration the height that I wanted, taking into consideration the space that it takes, and taking into consideration the sturdiness that I needed. So this is something that we came up with, and we are very proud of it, because it turned out very good. Those things that you test and you end up finding it's like the perfect solution for you. I don't know how many of you have the same requirements, but if you are looking for a compact a little higher than the usual stand and very sturdy, this is the stand for you. Just buy a couple of adapters. If you live in the US, you can easily find this in Amazon US. And I believe that if you are in Europe, as they are a German company, you would find that very easily. All right? So Konig and Meyer, you can also find them as K&M, as you can see here on the logo. And the model is 233. Just Google it and you will find. All right? So thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.